social media. Like I said, all it takes is one argument between somebody, and then Jody's one click away.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ladies, have any response to that?
You're next.
I'm gonna go last.
Yeah, William.
I'm gonna go last.
I know. I 100% agree with Jason. 100%. I think that. Well, sure. I started it. Sure. I don't know why I didn't act like I didn't have an answer. I think what I've noticed, especially coming out of a nearly 4-year relationship, somebody who I thought was going to be, that was it for the rest of my life. I think first of all. And triggered. So I just think I jumped right into the dating game. And I think that what I found was people aren't really wanting to commit. I think it's a hookup culture. Mm-hmm. I started noticing things, and I don't think that it was the hookup culture. I think people always think they can do better. They're like, well, let me see what's on the back, because I'm not gonna lie, I've done it all. I mean, not Tinder, but I've done the Hinge, I've done Bumble, I've done all that. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I am the type of personality that is oh, I'm really into this guy, let me see where it goes. I'm not gonna lie, part of me was well, who else is on here? What else is out? It's FOMO, so I think that's the main problem with it. Also, I think there's this culture where it's cool not to care. Does that make sense? If you really like somebody, which I'm not gonna love my friends, love them, they're a blessing, but they're a lot younger than me. Mm-hmm. And I've had friends that tell me when I'm hey, I really like this guy. And I remember when I was first single, and they'd be like, well, don't text him back for 2 days. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what do you mean? And yeah, don't do this, don't do that. And I just thought it was silly but then I think they're onto something, because every time I'm honest and I'm hey, I really like you, I really enjoy this, let's pursue this, it's never met with the same energy. It's always, I'm just casually dating. Well, what does that mean? What does casually dating mean?
They just want to smash you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, okay, but be honest, that's what I don't understand. That's my second question, but let's go back. Jason, take it away.
I don't think it's as much, as what you said was it an I don't care attitude? I think it's a lazy attitude. Nobody's willing to put in the work these days.
The work. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Because it's like I said, it's you're one argument away from your boyfriend or wife going online and messaging somebody else. Because I mean, it's hard not to these days whenever you, the female or whatever, go online and post some kind of little quick thing oh, he never listens to me. And then Mike's message you, oh, you okay, honey?
I'd be listening to you. Your inspiration.
Yeah. Somebody, and then she's like, oh, I got somebody to listen to me now. And then it just goes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what social media has done, and you guys can, let me know what your thoughts are. It has created, it's deregulated the sexual marketplace where there's so many options now. Mm-hmm. Because there's so many options now, people have unrealistic expectations of what they're looking for. So a lot of people base what they look for off of social media. So now every woman wants that guy they see on social media. Nobody, the average woman now doesn't want the average guy no more. They want to, in social media they may call a high value man, but because that's what social media has done, is created both men and women. I will say that, but it has created a lot of unrealistic expectations of what people are looking for, and these expectations is not reality. And a lot of women today, I know I have this podcast, I talk to a lot of women. They're always asking, what are you looking for? It's usually almost the same thing. I want a guy that's 6 foot. I want a guy that makes a certain type of income. I want a guy, I want a guy that has a big dick. I want a guy that's, it's usually the same thing. It's usually the same things that they're looking for. So they're judging a relationship based on superficial qualities that's not conducive to what a long-term relationship really relies on, which is values, morals, integrity, character. Those are the things that we should be looking for in a partner. But because of social media, it has perpetuated this cycle of unrealistic expectations of what women are looking for. And I'm not here to say to not downgrade what you look for, but whatever you want out of life, you have to be able to reciprocate it and match it. So if you want a high quality man, then you better be a high quality woman. If you want a high quality woman, then you better be a high quality man. What I'm noticing now is just people just want the high quality man or woman without putting any kind of effort and work into themselves to make sure that they can attract that type of person. Because and that's something I just see, that everybody just wants the same person, but nobody's really putting in the work, and they have this, and they really believe they're gonna get that person because they see, all my friends, all these women are getting this guy, I should get this guy, but they don't realize this in real life, not social media, because social media is just an illusion. If you want something out of life, especially good things, if you want a really good man, if you want a really good woman, then you better reciprocate that and become a very good person yourself, and you get that type of relationship. But everybody is basing their judgments and their selections on superficial qualities, not the real things that you should be looking for. And also, not a lot of people not putting any effort. They just think that guy is just gonna come, just gonna come and show up, and they bank on that. So that's my thoughts on social media. If you guys want to add anything to that, but yeah, anybody, Auntie, what's your thoughts on the social media thing?
It's kind of like at the end of the day, I'm old school. I'm the oldest one here, and I'm old school. So I think the beginning part was like what, MySpace or something, and then all these
I had a
apps,
MySpace.
started. Yeah. So my thing is, everybody needs to figure out themselves. I think that's the problem. Everybody's trying to see which is the next come up. What is the next viral video? What can I do and everything like that to be on top or beat the next one? When basically you came in this world by yourself and you're gonna leave this world by yourself. And that's what we just need to keep on encouraging to everyone is, if you put yourself out there, like this and this what you want to go, cool. But just remember, like you said, to catch whatever that comes after that. So social media can be good. Social media can be bad. It's up to you how you want to work it. You know what I'm saying? People made millions off of social media. People went ahead and had their whole life just from social media. Can you guys agree or not? Like, that's the new technology is social media. It's no longer sit down, talk, conversate, write letters, nothing like that no more. It's social media.
Yeah. Also MJ said she talked about the dating culture, and how it's just casual now. That, I mean, modern day dating 2021, everybody's just looking for casual dating. Everybody looking for casual sex. Nobody's really looking for commitment.